What's up, everybody? This is Reverend Guns, and today we are going to be taking apart and cleaning the magazine to a Canik TP9SF Elite. So the first thing we want to do is make sure everything is safe and clear. So right behind the trigger here, there's a button. When you press that, it pops the magazine out. We'll go ahead and remove that. Set that aside. Always make sure every firearm you handle is clear and safe. So we're going to move this rod up after we've pulled the slide all the way back. So pull it back, move the rod up, and it will lock it in place. Now we can look down the barrel here and see there's nothing in here. So now that we know it is safe and clear, we can unrack the slide and set this aside. We're not cleaning this today. Magazines get dirty too. We clean them a little bit differently. So I'll show you how to do that. First thing we're going to do is take it apart. On the bottom of the magazine, you see a little button right there. You need to push that in. You need to push it in far enough to pass the plate, because it's what's holding the plate in. So I use a screwdriver end. Just to press it in enough to get it to slide forward. Now don't go pushing this all the way off. There we go. Don't go pushing this all the way off real quickly. Okay, so I got the button clear there. If you slide this off, the magazine spring is going to come flying out of here. So unless you like being surprised, hold your thumb over the end that's exposed, and then slide off the bottom base plate. Okay, we'll set that aside. Now we'll gently release the spring. Alright, we've got two little black pieces on here as well. We got the actual feed ramp and then the base to the spring. The spring can easily be removed from this. It's just a twist. It slides right off. There's no trick to it. And the feeding ramp itself, there is a trick to it. You can take your little screwdriver and you'll see right here it is actually hooked into that hole. So you're going to have to kind of pop it open and then slide it out. Okay? So now we have taken apart the magazine. I'm going to do a spray as we go through and clean it. So I'll start with the smaller stuff first. And the reason why I use alcohol is because it's not going to leave any type of residue. So you want to make sure you get a brand new brush. Do not use the one you've been using on your gun. You don't want any of that solvent or oil or anything else on this that could attract dirt or dust. And then you can just go through and scrub everything down. These get dirty from being dropped, and whatever carbon might go flying through the gun. You also want to use a fresh, clean cloth. Don't use something that you use with any oils or lubricants. And you're just getting everything nice and clean. And just keep on going. This is the base of the spring. We'll go at it with the brush too. Then we'll give it a wipe off. Nice thing about the alcohol is it evaporates and leaves no residue. So it's ideal to clean with. Now I see little bits down in here. I'm actually going to use a Q-tip and get down in there real quick, just to make sure I've got everything out. It wasn't even that dirty. Okay, we got the feeding ramp. You can see how dirty that is. It's just part of shooting. One more thing you want to keep clean. Oh. Alright. And we'll wipe this down too. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Okay, the spring, you know, it does not hurt to clean this stuff. So carbon gets everywhere. I'm sure from cleaning your pistol you recognize that. So I'm just going to use the rag to kind of go through and wipe it off. Okay. And the actual mag itself. Spray it down. Especially up here. And just don't take much. Depends on how dirty your magazine is. This one was pretty dirty. So we're going to go in everywhere. Alright, we'll give that a wipe down. Like I said, you're just wiping the crud off. Anything you brushed free, it will dry on its own. And to get the inside, you could feed the rag through. There you go. Right, we are clean. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Alright, you're going to notice looking at the magazine that it is slanted. The spring will be slanted the same way. Okay, there's also a big end for the base and a small end for the feeding ramp. So we're going to attach those pieces first. We'll start with the base. It's a lot easier. If you look at the bottom of the magazine, you see that it's a little more rounded on the front side of it. So you want the round end towards the front. Again, it's going with it. There we go, like that. And you'll just snap it into place. It just kind of goes on. It nothing real special about it. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can put the feeding ramp back on. On this magazine, the first step here goes to the right, or it'll be towards you. And so we need to put this hook back in that hole. So basically just kind of stick it in, and if you need to, grab your screwdriver and click it in. Okay, so now we've got the feeding ramp back on, we've got the base of the spring back on. Keep in mind the rounded part of the base plate is what goes to the front. Okay, so we're going to take the magazine, we're going to drop the spring and feeding ramp in, and you're going to want to press that down and hold it so it don't go shooting across the room. With the square back going in on the front, you're going to follow the little tracks on the bottom here, and you want to push that down far enough so it'll clear the base plate, and then it just snaps into place. Everything's back to normal. So we're not going to add any lube or nothing to this. Like I said, we don't want anything on here that attracts dirt, dust, grime, carbon, anything on here. So that is why I used rubbing alcohol to clean this. Hope you guys learned something. This is handy to do, especially if you have magazines that are sticky or aren't functioning properly. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. I also offer the online course to get your Texas license to carry a handgun. It's the 4-hour class broken down into segments and saves you progress so you can do it at your own pace. After completing the course, you can print your certificate. Then it'll help you locate an instructor close to you, no matter where you are in Texas, so you can complete the shooting portion of the course. This is all certified by the Texas Department of Public Safety. Check it out at reverendguns.com. If you have any questions or comments, please add them below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more firearms education.